Patrick Cantlay came in second last week, fallen in a playoff. He's with Xander-Schauffele. They cost 10,400. Now, just behind Hovland and Morikawa at 10,700. So do you need to pay up for one of these teams, you think, Geoff?
I mean, I don't think you necessarily do have to pay up for one of them. I mean, I definitely, it's a roster construction. You can do it. As Len mentioned, I mean, it's going to be hard to get 6 of 6 through. And certainly you can go stars and scrubs because we see a lot of sort of random teams show up at this event every year as well with like top 10 finishes. I would prefer the Cantlay-Schauffele pairing for the simple fact of what we've been harping on. Course experience, course history, and just general overall experience. Both Patrick Cantlay and Xander-Schauffele have tons of team experience playing in the Ryder Cup. Cantlay's been, T11, T7 here the last 2 times he's played. These two guys combined for a nice finish last year. I believe it was T11. So there's just more going on here. They're just more used to this format. I think that in terms of explosiveness right now, Morikawa and Hovland, potentially, like, obviously 2 of the best players in the world, but we're not talking about a big difference between Cantlay and Schauffele either. And I think with the experience factor, I would lean with the slightly older duo.
All right, Len, what do you think? Do you need to pay up for one of these teams? And if you do, which one do you like?
Yeah, I think you can and maybe even should pay up for at least one of these teams. You're not, it's going to be hard to get 6 for 6 anyway. So don't think you have to really save a lot for that 6th guy, that 6th team. But if we're talking $10,000 teams, there are a couple of others I like better. Cam Smith and Mark Leishman, the defending champion. Cam Smith has won this tournament twice in 4 years, so he obviously does well in the format and likes the format. It's all a question for me is whether Cam Smith is ready to play. He really wasn't last week after his crushing Masters loss. He wasn't ready at Harbour Town. That's understandable. I think being back with his good buddy, his good Aussie buddy, Mark Leishman, will, revitalize him for this week. And Billy Horschel and Sam Burns, there's the veteran presence that Geoff was just talking about with Sam Burns. They were together last year for the first time. They finished 4th. Billy Horschel has won this tournament as a solo and as a team partner with Scott Piercy a few years ago. If there's a horse for the course, it's Billy Horschel.